Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah Jane from Misunderstood. Today I'm going to talk about sensory processing disorder. Anything we do in life, from writing to running to waving at someone, involves processing sensory stimuli. Now, having difficulty processing sensory stimuli can impact on an individual's ability to perform everyday activities. It's a condition in which the brain has trouble receiving and responding to information that comes in through the senses. It's not currently recognised as a distinct medical diagnosis, but you will have sensory issues if you have autism or ADHD. So what is impacted by sensory processing disorder? Impacts learning, concentration, regulating emotions, socialising, paying attention, basically performing everyday activities. So how many senses do we have? Well, we have 8 senses, the 5 that everyone knows, and then we have the 3 hidden senses, the vestibular system, proprioception and interoception. Now, with all these 8 senses, you will be either under-responsive or over-responsive. Let's start with sight. A person who is under-responsive to visual input may seek out increased amounts of visual stimulation to get the brain going. But if you're over-responsive to visual input, you will find bright lights uncomfortable or fast-moving objects. You may have difficulty making eye contact. You'll be easily distracted by visual stimuli in the room, someone moving or things hanging on a classroom wall. And then we have sound. A person who is over-responsive to sound input often has difficulty being able to filter out background noise. They will be very aware of all the noises, the hum of the lights, the pages turning, so they can't focus on what the teacher's saying. Someone who is under-responsive to the sense of sound is not registering adequate amounts of sensory input, and subsequently the brain is not alert enough for interaction. And then we have your sense of smell. Now, your sense of smell can distinguish between a range of smells: flowery, musty, sweet. A person who is over-responsive can be overwhelmed by smells. They are distracted by incoming smells and, in more extreme cases, may feel nauseous and irritated by smells. This could be perfume or even food cooking. Now, under-responsive to smell can be detrimental, as you need smell to sense danger, a gas leak or food burning. Taste is linked to the sense of smell. Before you taste something, you can normally smell it first. If you're over-responsive, then food can taste very strong, or you may have difficulty with certain textures of food. Under-responsive, you will seek out strong flavours or sour foods to wake up the taste buds. And then we have touch. Same with touch, under-responsive or over-responsive. A slight touch can feel like a hard knock, or the opposite, where you can really knock yourself and you don't feel much. And then we have the vestibular sense. Movement and balance are processed by the vestibular receptors, which are located in our inner ear. Any activity which changes the position of our heads affects our vestibular sense. Usually the vestibular and the visual senses work very closely together. Your vestibular senses can distinguish in speed and direction of movement. And then we have proprioception, which is your body awareness. It lets you know where the parts of our bodies are when they're moving, like my hand is waving beside my head. Proprioceptive receptors are triggered by movement and muscle contraction. And then we have interoception, which is a lesser known sense. Now, this helps you understand and feel what's going on inside your body. People who struggle with the interoceptive sense may have difficulty knowing when they are hungry, when they're full, when they're cold, when they're hot. Having trouble with this sense can make self-regulation a challenge. Your internal body signals have a massive impact on behaviour and emotions, causing extreme emotions, or at the other end of the scale, limited emotions. So how does a child with sensory processing disorder get through a day at school? How can they listen to what the teacher is saying and do what's being asked when they have so many disruptions? Now, a child with ADHD and autism will become overwhelmed with their surroundings, and that's when you'll see behaviour challenges. Well, thank you for listening. If you found this video useful, leave a comment below. If you want to know any more, you can use the contact form on the website or on Facebook. Give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Most importantly, press the bell so you're notified of all new videos. Thank you. Bye.